All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Not So Blunt. This is our reaction of a video. I've already seen it. She has not seen it.
He
So,
just woke me up for this. Just kidding.
man, this is interesting. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Some of you guys have already seen this video. You know what's gonna happen. But let's go for it. Pull this thing up and let's press play.
Changing something and you don't see it clearly yet, but you hear. And this is where most people would not face Jesus anymore. What most people would do is turn away.
Right.
Tell me, do you hear the audience?
Yeah.
No, that's it. That's it. Like, no, that's okay. Just some. Never mind. We'll keep going.
What I'm telling you,
What did that boy's
what
gonna
I'm
do?
telling you is just as he's physically standing here, knowing what's coming. God's saying, can you physically and spiritually and emotionally be able to stand when getting the vision or receiving it might get nasty? I'm going to say it in a point just like that. Receiving vision from God might get nasty. You mean,
What?
God, I just bought, in crazy faith, I just bought my dream car. And now you're going to ask me to sell it back and ride in the hoopty again? Yeah, because the vision I'm about to give you, it might get nasty.
It's dripping off my man's face. It is. It's dripping off. Oh my gosh! I can't even watch this really.
What's this?
And you can tell honestly from the beginning. You can see the very beginning. I want to rewind at the beginning even when he started the presentation. The dude in the black cat's like, "Man, why I agree to this? Like, why I agree to this?" Like
Yeah.
this is his face. This is his expression. This is the way he's moving. Just like, and then when he when he starts to rub, you can see his eyes. Let me see if I can rewind it. Not rewind it back just a little bit. Let me see. Where is it?
And now you're going to ask me, it might get
Look at his
nasty.
eyes. Look at his eyes. Watch. He
Oh.
knows it's not right. Keep going.
Oh my.
And do you hear and see the responses of the people? What I'm telling you is how you just reacted is how the people in your life will react when God is doing what it takes for the miracle. What are you saying? This man was blind, and what he was trying to do with this man is give him his DNA.
That's when you can tell people try to get real deep when he's. So what do you think? I've been in some crazy churches. I've been in churches where the preacher has ripped open a page in the Bible, crumbled it up, and had somebody swallow it. You're going to literally eat the word of God. Like, I've been in some crazy churches. I have, but I'd say.
If I have watched this before I became a Christian, I wouldn't have accepted Christ.
if this would have been.
For real.
If this was the sermon before, like, if this was like the sermon
Yeah.
before you got saved, and you're like, Lord, I just need a sign for you. And I go to a church like this, I probably wouldn't have given my life to God.
Now, this is the reason why I keep on telling that for those who are new to Christ, if they see this kind of activities on church, that might cost them their salvation. For real. For real.
That's disturbing. I honestly, that's something I thought I'd never see. Like, actually, no, it's not. I didn't think I would ever see that. I just never thought it to ever be done. I've seen people now. He's done this in his church before. I think that's his brother. on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Like he actually would spit on in some clay or some mud and then wipe it on dude's face. Like he's done that illustration before.
Is he trying to
But
be like Jesus Christ?
that's that's what another commentator said. He said that he's trying to say that it's in the perspective of the pastor being Jesus. I'm not going to play it again. I don't want to watch it again. Um, he's the Jesus figure, and the audience member is the lay members.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that. I just don't agree with that. I think it could have been. I think there's a YouTuber called Ruslan. He actually does a good job with breaking this down. He's like, no, let Jesus be the one to bring us the salvation or bring us the healing or bring us the
Yeah.
miracle. This right here, I feel like I imagine what's his name? I think Mark Todd or something like that.
Mike
Mike
Todd.
Todd. I think he actually probably does mean well. He probably thought, hey, this is going to be very impactful. I want the message to be on fire. I want it to be something that they can react. And
Mm-hmm.
you could hear the audience. Some people in the audience were like, "Oh no, no!" Like they're just like, they, I don't know, man.
But
That's not me right there.
yeah,
That ain't for me.
and seriously, for myself, based on my own experience, if I saw this before I accepted Christ, or this happened to the church that I'm planning to attend, I don't think I will.
Well,
I
well,
would probably become a Christian, but at the same time, find a church that doesn't, you know, how do you say it? But who read the Bible and not adding onto it. Because this one right here, he literally take it at the same time acted like he's Jesus Christ when in fact he's not. And that's something that others don't understand. I mean, we got the authorization of, doing some miracle things at the same time if you have the gift. But at the same time, this right here, first of all, Jesus Christ is blameless, spotless, and doesn't have any sin. And when you do this, it seems like, I mean, because back then Jesus did this, but
there was a purpose behind it. There was
yeah,
actually, I mean, he's trying to give an illustration. Jesus did it for actual healing, and he actually used
yes,
clay to heal the man's eye. I think there's significance in him using mud because we came from mud, so he's using a particle of us, which is interesting to think about if you want to get into theology and whatnot. But this is just simply trying to get a reaction from the audience. I don't think he's doing it maliciously. He just
yeah.
wants a reaction from the audience to be very impactful when he got it. Not the way I would have gone, but yeah. But anyway, let us know what you guys think in the video. What you guys' opinions are about this sermon.
I'm glad I got saved before I saw that.
Man,
But then I get, even though I still even though before I went to an actual church, I was already saved because I encountered God before that, and I accepted Him.
let me know what y'all think.
Yeah.